everybody, my name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian fishing float fishing character. Today, I'm over at Volkov, aiming for some Dace. I'll show where I'm at here in just one second. I'm over on the island with the castle on it. I've got casters on the float rod. I just realized I probably forgot to change the depth. And it was actually set correctly. I think correctly. Yep. And the river was flowing differently than I expected it to be. On the two bottom rods here, I've got size 24. I think I got a 22 and a 24 hook, honestly, with red worm, hoping for some mussels. And on the float rod, I'm aiming for Dace. It's a beautiful 5 a.m. morning. Not words I usually would ever say in my life. I am not a morning person. It's a little bit late at night for me in real life. It's a little after 10 o'clock. Been a busy day. The servers have been a bit wonky today. About an hour and a half ago when I recorded my spin fishing episode, it took me multiple tries to even get in, and the forums have been very slow, and I saw Steam folks say they had problems logging in earlier. So, played a little bit by ear, see what we can get today. Be a little bit careful. That's part of why I'm only using one float rod instead of two. Nice rough there. So I am at 129.89 on the Castle Island, basically right across from the town. Town is right there. There's all the boats and all of that. There's a good cast finally. Do have a size 24 hook on the float rod as well. There's a zebra mussel, looked like a small one though. And a small perch. Didn't really miss anything between episodes. The only thing I did was buy a couple more packs of casters because I didn't have enough. And if we're going to get Roach, things might be interesting to be using this rod, but we'll see. It was a nice 898 gram Roach on ultralight. That might be a record. We'll see. .42 gram zebra mussel. Oh, there wasn't a fish on here. Another small roach. Small Dace. Small Chub. Weekly record, ultralight common roach, and water body record, common roach on telestick. Actually, they're both water body records. So for those who are not aware, it's January 19th, 2023. And at the start of 2023, they did reset all the records. So I'm not entirely surprised. Bit surprised about the US region record common roach on telestick here. I'm not surprised on the ultralight. And yes, I know what's happening on Rod 2 is annoying right now. Not much I can do about it. While grabbing that fish, another nice roach on telly. Not gonna lie, I did not expect the float to go this way when I cast out. Perch or mussel, most likely here. $62 zebra mussel, not bad. I've had more luck going for Dace deeper. The folks I saw that have been catching trophies here have been using double casters. We don't have sandwich baits unlocked yet, so we obviously can't do that yet. Another marker roach. Evidently we're going roaching. On all rods. Nice Vimba. I missed that fish. I'm upset about it. Picked it up too early and just had to pick the whole rod up and try and catch a fish when I picked it up. A little bit tired, a little bit of a long day at that four-letter W word. It was a good day. Had to stand up for a couple of members of my team and did so and help gain their trust since I've really only been on the team for 2.5 weeks now. One of those, it's unfortunate I had to do it, but at the same time, that happens. Type of situations where folks weren't listening to folks they should have been. And just wanted kind of a leadership person to chime in as well too and say, this person's actually right. You can stand down. A fun one because that's one of them they asked to escalate to leadership, and I got escalated to, and within 5 minutes told him that someone who wanted something done to escalate to me, and I got on. I'm like, nope, we're not doing it. The guy realized that I wasn't lying. And he was just doing his job. What he wanted was ultimately the right thing to do, but just not the right time and the right process and all those type of fun things. And I was able to kind of understand what he wanted and give him what he wanted. One of those, we had to engage someone for help, and he wanted to be able to close his ticket. And his view to close his ticket was fixing something else that he didn't really need to. So I gave him the okay to close the ticket with what he did because he really did what we needed him to do already. Always kind of find that middle ground if you can. It's one of those fun. I don't want to sign my team up for. It was a fix that shouldn't be too big of a deal, but I don't want to sign my team that I've been with for 2.5 weeks up to make a major change to our largest client during a go live for that largest client. Does not make sense. And one that has very strict guidelines about what changes. We're actually in a freeze right now for it as well too, so. And that freeze comes way above Tucker. And I did not want to risk my team getting in trouble. Another good Roach on float. Another Roach. Interesting that I'm not getting any Dace, but that's what the cards have laid out for us, so we'll get what we can. That's a good fish there on 2. Another marker Roach here. Tiny Roach. Tiny perch. That looked like it was going to be a lot better fish than it turned out to be. But we do have 30 fish in under 20 minutes, so good quantity, decent quality, I think. Although now we're just getting small fish. Nice white bream. Not quite big enough for a marker though, unfortunately. Looks like a small perch here. Yep. That might be a marker perch, but not quite. Just missed, evidently. Marker Roach. It's 53.7 on the worm harvesting. Or I guess bait harvesting, but mainly worm harvesting for me. Decent marker perch there. Fish got away on something. I don't know what rod even. I'm gonna recast this one. I think it's the one it popped off of. Marker float roach. Or marker roach on float, I guess is what I meant to say there. Decent bottom roach. If you don't know what I mean by marker, it's that green check mark that's in the top corner of fish. Certain sized fish get a green check mark. Some people call it tagged, some people call it flagged, some people call it markers. And then over another weight, it becomes a gold star. That's a trophy. And over an even bigger weight, it becomes a blue trophy or rare trophy. And the reason it's called a blue trophy is it's got a blue star. And the reason it's called a rare trophy is it's rare to get those. I mean, for me to be level 21 and have 8 fish species and 29 trophies, pretty decent. I went targeting trophies early on. And each water body has a set of trophies to collect, and when you do, you get a special title and things like that. I haven't been necessarily trying to close those. If I get an opportunity, great, but since I am focusing mainly on float fishing, spin fit, that's a spin fishing. Burbot's a bottom fishing. Dace, Gudgeon, those are ones we got a chance on. Ladoga Salmon's a spin fish. Bendy's kind of hit or miss. Xander's a spin fish, so we may or may not ever close those out. I was actually added to the game after I started playing on my Steam account, so I don't even have those closed out on that account. Nice, Nace, 625 grams. That was unexpected. Decent roach. We're pulling Nace out. Let's go deeper and see what we can get. Marker chub. Since the float rod's already tight, I can't pick it up until it's time to actually pull whatever fish is on out. Float Bimba. Non-marker, but I'll say that's probably not a normal fish to catch on float. Yeah. My mouse pad just tried to roll over. I may have my mouse on the dog's belly right now. That was not what I wanted to do. Recast that one. Small perch. tiny rough. $50 fish in 32 minutes. Wow. From a quantity perspective, this has been good. From a quality, it's just been okay. Weekly record Vimba, region record, ultralight Bimba, overall region record, not just local. I knew that was going to be a possibility with that being such a small fish. It was only because it was on telly. Those are both telly stick records. Quickly switched the quiver tip over because it is getting a little bit late, so we're more than likely going to start seeing some more rough. Still early for that, but one of those, while I had it in and was thinking about it, I wanted to go ahead and switch it. I missed it. Angry. Was a decent fish. But I don't think was actually a roach either. I was just tired of reaction time. Small roach. That looks like a decent perch. 800 gram. $563 roach. Finally a Dace, but it was a tiny one. Tiny chub. Alright, let's have some fun. Getting some interesting fish. Seen some Vimba, I've seen some big perch. So I cast out rod 3 here with a big hook and Nightcrawler. We're in the area for Vimba, we're in the area for Burbot. Perch. Possible eel. Especially as we get into the night. Oh. Nope, we're good. $682 roach. Again on ultralight float. $385. $428. Another water body record ultra light common roach. And again, that's regional, not global. So that's US ultralight. Here at Volkov getting roaches. I'm a bit surprised how slow the bottom rods have been at night. I mean, rod 3 I'm not surprised about, but rod 2, we were getting roaches during the day. Not roaches. The other R word, roughs during the day. We were getting roaches on it too, but rough is really what I was thinking of. it stays this slow, I may call it a little bit early. Like I said, it's late. It's already 11 o'clock my time. And I can't remember if I have to get up early or not tomorrow. I do not. All right, I am going to go ahead and wrap it up. As you can tell, my voice is even deciding it's done. Been on the phone a lot today, too. Just with the new team, trying to understand things, figure things out. And I brought 2 folks with me from my old team, so I'm making sure they're learning. All good things. Just means busy work. Again, for those who don't know Volkov, there's this island here. It does have a grocery store, a fish market, so we can see that we made 76 silver on the 65 fish. Not the best, but since we didn't really get what I was wanting for, I'm not surprised. There's a tackle store there. It does not have as much as the tackle store in town does. And then there's a ferry. I kind of jumped through it, but there's that orange thing, and then that says ferry in Russian on it, and it takes you back here to the main town. It's free, it's instant. As far as at the cafe, no gibbles. We did get a zebra mussel. Excuse me, so there's 20 silver. No ides. We did get a Vimba. Ollie will sell that as well too for 22. I wish that had been there earlier. We didn't have a big Vimba, it was a tiny one. So there's 42, 43 silver there. 42 and a half. And 66 left over, so we still made over 100 silver today. Not the best, but since we really didn't get the fish I was expecting, we got the cheaper roach. I'm not surprised, but I'll definitely take it. So hope you all enjoyed. We'll see y'all tomorrow, and hope you all have good tight lines between now and then. Bye bye now.